Have you ever pondered the intriguing proposition of the law of relativity? It's a principle that underpins the fabric of existence and dances delicately with our perceptions, our thoughts, and our emotions. Imagine a world, if you will, where everything is neutral, devoid of labels, devoid of judgments. This is the world as it truly is, under the lens of the law of relativity. We humans were comparative creatures. We measure, we gauge, we rank. But in the grand cosmic ballet, these actions are merely our attempts to make sense of the universe around us. Our perceptions, our perspectives, they paint the world in the hues we choose. The sunset isn't beautiful or ugly, it simply is. It's our eyes that see the beauty, our hearts that feel the awe. So consider this. What if our understanding of reality is shaped more by our internal compass than by the world outside? The law of relativity, in essence, is a mirror reflecting our perception of the world. Diving deeper, what does the law of relativity truly signify? Imagine a blank canvas. It's neither beautiful nor ugly until we decide to compare it with something else. The law of relativity works in a similar vein. It suggests that nothing in our world is inherently good or bad, right or wrong, until we choose to compare it with something else. This law whispers to us that everything is neutral, waiting for our perceptions to give it meaning. Every situation we encounter, every circumstance we find ourselves in is simply an event. It's our mind, our perceptions, that assign it a positive or negative value. We're the painters of our own canvas, shaping our reality with the brushstrokes of our thoughts and perspectives. But what if we could change our perceptions? What if we could step back from our canvas and see it from a new angle? Suddenly, the law of relativity becomes a powerful tool for understanding and compassion. It allows us to see that our struggles are not unique, nor are they insurmountable. They're simply circumstances, neutral events waiting for our interpretation. By shifting our perspective, we can transform our understanding of reality. We can see our challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. We can find beauty in our struggles, wisdom in our failures, and strength in our vulnerability. In the grand scheme of the universe, the law of relativity teaches us that meaning is a matter of perspective. How can we apply this profound law in our daily lives? Let's dive into the practicality of the law of relativity. The law whispers to us that everything in our world is neutral, and it is our perception that assigns value. Thus, when we feel discontented, it's often because we're comparing our circumstances to someone else's. But if we pause and reflect, we realize that this comparison is the root of our unrest. So how do we apply this law to our lives? The key lies in appreciation. By acknowledging and appreciating what we have, we free ourselves from the need to compare. We begin to understand that our situations, no matter how challenging, are just a part of the grand tapestry of the universe. Understanding the law of relativity can also empower us. Each of us has the power to shape our reality, to change our perception, and thus change our world. We are not mere spectators in the grand theater of life, but active participants with the power to influence our narrative. The beauty of the law of relativity is that it reminds us that our lives are not fixed, but fluid, changing based on our perception. It teaches us to view challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and transformation. By embracing the law of relativity, we can navigate life with greater wisdom and tranquility. What do the great thinkers say about the law of relativity? Let us delve into the wisdom of the sagacious. Sri Muji, a beacon of enlightenment, implores us to embrace the sublime emptiness, to immerse ourselves in the nature of the true mind. He urges us, feel the wonderful nothingness, the nature of the true mind, and be happy. Now ponder upon the words of Ram Dass, a spiritual teacher who invites us to navigate life's trials with grace. He teaches, our plans never turn out as tasty as reality. Each experience, regardless of our initial perception, is a part of the grand tapestry of existence. And what of Alan Watts, the British philosopher known for his Zen teachings? He suggests the only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Embrace the law of relativity. Appreciate the dance of life in its many forms. In the words of Sri Muji, feel the wonderful nothingness, the nature of the true mind, and be happy.